guys, welcome back. We have another brand new week, and today we are going to talk about how to become a cruise ship performer. Ooh, now this one's going to be a fun one. So I'm going to give you 9 steps, okay? I took my research, written all of this down. You can find all of this again on Backstage. Backstage is your friend. So step 1, you want to train. Train. Get ready to be, get your skill set going, whatever creativity juices you have flowing. You definitely want to prepare, whether you're an actor, comedian, dancer, musician, circus clown, whatever. You want to train. Get professional training, not the back alley training. Step 2, you want to build your resume to make sure your portfolio is together so that way you're marketable. Step 3, you want to use social media. What do I mean by that? Post stuff like on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, wherever. You want to share your talents with the world, because if you don't, no one's ever going to discover you. Okay, that's the beauty of social media. Social media is your friend, okay? You definitely want to utilize as much as you can to really put yourself out there, or else no one's gonna know. Then you want to also connect. You want to connect with people like on Twitter, for example, or LinkedIn sometimes too. You'd be surprised. You find a lot of stuff on there, but beware. There are a lot of scams. Trust me, I've been scammed on LinkedIn once by a recruiter. It's another story for another day, okay? Today, I don't feel like talking about that. It's a lot. Okay, step 4, you want to network. Just like I said, connect on Twitter. You want to network with other individuals who might be part of a cruise line. If you don't know anybody, reach out to the cruise line ships. Seriously, Google them, talk to the recruiters to see what they're looking for, to see what they're in the market for, so you can give yourself an idea of what to expect before you market yourself to them. Step 5, research the cruise line job boards. Again, it's all about networking. You also want to make sure you take your time and be thorough with some of these job boards for cruises, because there are a lot of scams for cruise ships. You have to be careful. What I would suggest when you look at these job boards, make sure to take your time to actually research the recruiter that's part of that job board. What do I mean? Do a background check. Like every person I talk to now that's a recruiter, you might want to double check to make sure they're an actual recruiter of that cruise line. You want to contact the corporate office and say, hey, do you have a recruiter for this cruise line? Because he's on LinkedIn or wherever job board you find them on Indeed, because Indeed, I'm kind of like, ugh. But the best method to avoid a lot of these scams is just go to the website. Just go to the cruise ship websites. That's the easiest way to do it, instead of going to third parties like LinkedIn and Indeed and whatever other job place there is, like monster.com. I don't think anyone uses Monster anyway. Okay, step 6, sign up with Backstage. Why do I keep talking about Backstage? Because Backstage is number 1. That's where it's at. Besides other major places where you can find entertainment jobs like acting, modeling, whatever, commercial work. Backstage is number 1. Backstage is where you want to go to for bigger gigs and for more exposure. It's very competitive, I will admit. You got people nationwide, over the seas in the USA, competing for the very same jobs or the same postings for whatever role that you're trying to fulfill, Step 7, consider joining a union. Now, this is very important because a union protects you from liability. It protects your parties, whoever's involved, like your agent. If you have an agent, there you go. You definitely want a union to protect you. Step 8, seek representation. Again, that goes back to talent agents. You want representation when it comes to certain work, like cruise ships. Especially in acting, you definitely want an agent in acting. You don't necessarily need one or a talent manager per se, but it would be wise to get one. The reason I say that is because there are a lot of scandals, and there are a lot of red flags, and there are a lot of thin lines between the fine print of a contract. And if you sign a contract, you definitely want to go over it with some type of representation, whether that's legal representation, have your attorney look over it, or your talent agent that's very familiar with it. But what I would suggest on top of a talent agent is to also have an attorney look at whatever piece of paper they have you sign, just to make sure that there's no loopholes, to make sure you're getting all your money, to make sure it's fair and it's just that you discussed of whatever, you know. And then we have step 9, book and grow. What do I mean? You book the gig, you grow, fly. That's what I mean. It's never too late to audition, no matter what age you are, no matter what you're going through in life. They're always looking for everybody, whatever color you are, whatever ethnicity you are, whatever age you are. They take people as old as 70 still to be performers on cruise ships, believe it or not. Yes, there are a lot of performers between the ages of 18 to 50. That's like the normal. But you'd be surprised. They like a lot of elderly or senior citizen type models and senior citizen performers. Yes, there's a lot of people who are still modeling in their late 60s and 70s, believe it or not. But yep, that's pretty much all of the steps there to become a cruise ship performer. And just remember, jobs for cruise ship entertainers can be quite competitive, but most of the production cast roles allow the applicants to self-submit, meaning you don't need an agent to get the gig. And this is coming from Backstage. All of this is from Backstage that I'm reading off of, that I took my little notes on. But if you would like more details to learn more about how to become a cruise ship performer, check the description box below. You will see all the lovely information, and you will see the link to Backstage, to the original newsletter that I gathered my lovely sources from. And again, and it's never too late to follow your dreams. Never too late. But that is all, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.